Welcome to Tabletop Baseball. Back to Koufax, game 13. As you can see, he's 6-3 through 12 games, or 12 starts. Facing the Mets today, Jerry Arrigo is on the mound. Arrigo, don't get me lying. He's on the mound for the Mets. And actually, what happened in that game? It was a rout by the Dodgers. They won it 16-3. And of course, Mr. Koufax pitched a complete game with 5 hits, 1 run. That was a home run. 1 earned run. There was actually 3 runs, but the 1 earned run was a home run. 9 strikeouts and 2 walks. And after this game, he was moved to 10-1. So the best he can do in this replay would be 7-3 if he wins. If you were with me yesterday, he lost. Dropped his record at 6-3. Lost to the Cardinals. Tough game. No run support. See if he can get some run support today. And hello. They're going with a little bit different lineup. They're going Wills, Parker, Davis, Tommy Davis, Lefevre, Ferreira, Kennedy, Torborg will be catching today. And the Mets, they faced Koufax 2 starts ago. Dodgers won it 3-2, I believe. And they're going with the same guys, kind of just in a different little order. I think Ron Hunt led off. Jones was second. I think these 2 guys were switched. So but it's the same guys. We're going to get started. Maury Wills facing Jerry Arrigo, the left-hander. It's a 3-11 versus left-hander. Ballpark check singles. And oh my goodness, I did not check the Mets ballpark. Hold on 1 second. There's always something. Always something. The Mets ballpark. Which is what? It's a 1-3 and a 4-20. Singles are 3. Home runs. Actually, hold on. Singles are 3. Home runs are 14. For either right-handed or left-handed, doesn't matter. And we've got Maury Wills with a single ballpark check singles here. 3-11. So he's going to need a 1-3. And it's a 2. How do you do? Single for Wills. Stealing could be at a premium, or not could be pretty easy. Arrigo, he's a +2. And then Taylor's a +3, so there's +5 right there. He's going to try to get a lead, obviously. 2 through 10 or 12. And he gets a lead. It's 11. He gets thrown out automatically. Imagine that. 11. It's on the other side of the slash. So he gets thrown out. Stealing. It's going to be a 2 to 4. So that was kind of a shocker there. Wills gets thrown out by a guy that can't hold runners on and a catcher that can't throw. Jerry Ball, how is it going? Good to have you along. And here's Wes Parker. 3-8. He's going to pop it out to short. Jerry Arrigo gets the pop up. Here's a lefty-lefty matchup. Willie Davis, 6-6. And Arrigo strikes him out. So a leadoff single by Wills, and he gets thrown out. Amazingly. He gets thrown out, and they end up with nothing. There's Cleon Jones to lead things off for the Mets. It's a 3-4 versus a left-hander, and Cleon Jones, the 3-4. 1 to 19's a home run. 20's a triple. So it's disaster strikes no matter what. And it's a 3. It is gone. Cleon Jones leads it off with a home run. Sandy Koufax put that in his memory bank. He'll remember that, I promise you. A 2-8. Round out to third for Ron Hunt. And there's Ken Boyer. 4-6. He's a right-hander. Grounds out to third also. Dick Stewart. 1-8 versus a lefty, and that's going to be a single to center field for Dick Stewart. 2 outs. Here's Ron Swoboda. 6-5. Right-hander. 1 to 2 is a home run. Against left-handed pitchers, Swoboda has normal power. 1 to 2, it's a goner. It's a 20. So he flies out to left field. And that retires the side. But Cleon Jones with the home run. Mets take a 1-0 lead. They lost 16-3 in real life. Tommy Davis, 5-7. Tommy Davis is a right-hander. 1 to 9 is a single. And it's a 12, so he's going to line it out to short. Hits it hard, but right at McMillan, the shortstop. It's 2-5 for Lefevre. Will be a single to left field for Lefevre. He's not going to steal. Al Ferreira. 5-9. 5-9, he's a right-hander. Normal power. 1 to 12's a home run. Anything else, he's going to fly it out to left. And it's a 9, so Ferreira puts the Dodgers in front with a 2-run shot. 2-0 LA, or 2-1 LA, off 2 home runs. John Kennedy, a 6-7 right-hander, single to left field. Brings up the catcher, Torborg, Jeff Torborg. A 2 on the D20. Balk or pass ball possibility. And it's a 4, so possible pass ball. Hawk Taylor is the catcher. He's got a 0 pass ball rating, so there will be no pass ball. It's a 4-3 for Torborg. Right-hander. Ballpark check home runs, 1-14. Now here's something I was going to check on and I forgot. It says normal power, but I think we're just going to go with the ballpark check home runs. Even if the batter, I'll look it up here. That will be a home run. Let's check here. I got to check this out here. Ballpark check home runs. Okay, if the weak power may not be okay. Okay, it is a single 2 stars. If he has weak power. Wasn't sure on the home run check if that was the case. It is. And Torborg has weak power. So it is a single 2 stars. First and third, 1 out. Brings up Koufax. And it's a 2-4. That will be a strikeout of Mr. Koufax. 2 down, but we're back to the top of the order. Maury Wills, runners at first and third. And it's a 6-8. Maury will be batting right-handed. He's going to ground it out to third base. About 2 runs for the Dodgers, 2-1. LA. Sandy says, you know what? They're done. Let's put some zeros up. 5-8, right-hander, 5-8. Second base, X. Lefevre's a 317. 10 and a 3. G2 and a 12 on a 17. Makes the play. Hawk Taylor out number 1. Here's Bill Murphy, or Billy Murphy, not Bill Murray. 5-8, right-hander. Again, same thing, second base X. 317, a 6 on a 3. It is a G3. And a 10 on a 17. Lefevre makes the play again. So Bill Murray's out. Billy Murphy. Roy McMillan, the shortstop. 5-6. Something a little different here. 5-6 struck him out. And that's strikeout number 1 for Koufax. Top of the third, 2-1 LA. Wes Parker, 5-4. He's going to be batting right-handed. Center field X. Center fielder Murphy's a 220. A 2 and a 2. That's not good. 2 and a 2 is a single. And then a 20, a 13. And there's an error. So that's a SI 2 and an E1. Single and an error, batter to second. So all kinds of craziness. Single. Parker ends up at second base on an error by the center fielder. And I don't know what I'm doing. Here's Willie Davis, the left-hander. Runner in scoring position, a 111. Lefty-lefty matchup. Ground ball to second base, A. That's going to move the runner over. Double check here. It's hit to first or second base. Runner is out. Batter's out. Runner's advanced 1 base. 1 out. Parker at third. Here's Tommy Davis. He lined it out to short. a 4-3. He's a right-hander. He has weak power versus lefties. Again, it's a ballpark home run check. 4-3. And it's going to be not a home run, but it will be a single 2 stars. Only needed one. Parker scores 3-1 LA. See, Tommy Davis, he's not a Steeler, but you know what? We've got a +5 going already between the pitcher and the catcher. Let's see if we can get a good lead first of all. We're looking at Tommy Davis, 2 through 5. And it's a 3, so he does get a good lead. And he's being held on, so it's a +3. It's a +5 between the pitcher and catcher, -2 for being held on. So it makes it a +3. So in he's a 13, so it makes it a 16. 1-16. And he gets the stolen base. So Lefever's up. Tommy Davis at second. And a 2 on the D20, naturally. Balk or pass ball. It's a 4. Pass ball has no catcher. Taylor has no pass ball rating. A 0. So no pass ball. 1-7. Round ball to shortstop A. Lefever. He's going to hit it short. Ground it out, and Davis will hold second. Al Ferreira. That's a 2-10. Lefty. Another ballpark check home run. Al Ferreira, though, has normal power. And it's a 1-14 ballpark check. It's also a 1-14 on here. And it's a 10, so it's gone. Another home run for Ferreira. He is 2 for 2 with 2 home runs, and that's going to be 2 RBIs more. That's 4 RBIs for Ferreira. I think the Mets are going to go to the bullpen. Got the pitcher spot leading off. There are 2 outs, bases clear. Let's see if they can get out of this inning. He's got JFK up. John Kennedy. 4-6. He's a right-hander. Struck him out. All right. So that's going to be all for Arrigo. 3 runs. 5-1 LA. And so he's not even going to bat in this game. They're going to bring in Bud Harrelson. Bat. He's a switch hitter, right-handed. Versus the lefty Koufax, a 6'2". Left field X. Left fielder Tommy Davis is a 4'8". Need a high roll, and they got it. 4 is an 18, or 418 is F2. And again, he was an 8 and a 13. No error, no 13 there. So he makes the play. Bud Harrelson will take a seat. Back to Cleon. He homered his first time up to lead off the bottom half of the first. 2-10. And he's going to draw a walk off Koufax. A rare walk. And Koufax is a +1. Torborg is a -1, so we got a 0 there. So it's going to be a -2. That'll make him a 13. I'll try to get a lead. 2 through 7. And it is a 7. He gets the lead. So it's a 1 to 13. Yeah, 1 to 13. I was thinking, am I missing something here? 2, so he makes it. Stolen base, actually a 2. Got to check a throwing error on Torborg, possible. And it's a 1 to 14. Possible throwing error on Torborg. 16, so no throwing error. But a stolen base for Cleon. He's at second base with 1 out. Here's Ron Hunt. And it's a 5-4. He's a right-hander, 5-4. Catcher X. Torborg's a 3-7. 15. Catcher 3. There's a foul out. And 11-14 on a 7. No error, so he fouls out to the catcher. And there is 2 down. Here's Ken Boyer. Jones at second. It's a 4-9 right-hander. Shortstop X. Wills is a 327. And a 19 is going to be a good play, G1. And a 27, a 12. There is an error. It's an E1. A G1, E1. Error batted first, runners advance 1 base. So it's an error on Wills. First and third, 2 out. Dick Stewart singled his first time up. 1 on the D20. Wild pitch, possible for Koufax. And it's a 1 to 4 chance, but he rolls a 5, so no wild pitch. A 1-7 versus a lefty, 1 to 6 single. 18, he's going to line it out to third. So Dick Stewart hits it hard. Again, lines, but this time he's going to line it out. Actually, I think that was third base. So Stewart, a couple of hard hits. He's 1 for 2 to show for it. The Mets come up empty. Top of the 4th. 5-1. Oh, we need a new pitcher. Need a new pitcher. I think they're going to go Jack Hamilton. I think he did pitch in the actual game a little bit. He's a right-hander. And I don't need the D20. Jeff Torborg will lead off. 6-5. Righty-righty matchup. Grounds it out to short. Brings up the man, Koufax. Struck out his first time up. 6-6. Right-handed hitter. And he draws a walk. Way to show a little patience there. Maury Wills now. Koufax at first. They might do a little hit and run here. I think they're going to. They're not holding Koufax on, though. So he's going to be a B hit and run. And it's a 4. Actually, it's a 6-4. It's off the pitcher's card. My bad. Maury Wills batting left. Third base X. Okay, third base X. Third baseman Boyer is a 226. '17 is going to be a G1. And then a 9 on a 26. No 9 there. So on a hit and run, let me double check here. Do not adjust any results obtained from the Super Advanced Fielding Chart. All right, so on a hit and run, though, I don't know. Let's see. From pitcher's card, it's a ground ball to third, though, so that's not a change. Not an adjustment. It's going to be a double play. That's what I was wondering. Is it going to be a double play? I think runner on first. Not holding the runner on. Infield's normal. Double play. Five, 4, 3. So that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a 5, 4, 3. Best I can tell. Double play, and that ends the inning. There was one out. Wes Parker will lead off the bottom or top of the fifth. Ron Swoboda, 4-3, right-hander, right field X. 4-3 right field X. Ferreira, so 4-14. It's always on the other side. Like I've heard that mentioned before, and it is true. Uh-oh, 4-14, a 1 on a 4 is a triple. And then a 14. Ferreira, right fielder. And that's a 13. No error, but it's going to be a triple. Ferreira cannot get to it. Triple for Swoboda. Hawk Taylor, a 2-7. Ground ball to third base A. They're playing normal. Third base A. Runner holds. Common sense would say that, but you never know. And here's Billy Murphy. It's a 6-9. 6-9 right-handers, a walk. Another walk by Koufax. That's 2 in the game. He only has 1 strikeout. So first and third, 1 out. There's Roy McMillan. They're not holding Murphy on. And it's a 5-4. 5-4. Man, they're getting some bad rolls here for the Dodgers. 5-4s, a catcher X. Torborg's a 3. A 3-7. And a 6 on a 3. Catcher is a PP. And then a 14 on a 7. There's nothing there, so PP Runners on base. Pitch gets past the catcher for pass ball. All runners advance one base. So if we're using the balk, wild pitch, pass ball rules, so I think we need to check on, what is it? This one I'm stuck on. If Tenacious Strat was here, he'd be yelling at me. What are you doing? Here we go. Where is it? I think you checked the wild pitch. Is that right? I think that's what it is. I don't know why I'm thinking you checked the wild pitch. That's what we're going to do. So no pass ball. So McMillan, what was that? It was now I'm all messed up here. It was pitch gets past the catcher. And play resumes, the same batter at the plate. McMillan still at the plate. And it's a 3-5 versus a lefty. That's going to be trouble. 1-18 is a double. It's a 13. He doubles 2 stars. Scores 1. Murphy to third. We have second and third and 1 out. And that's going to bring in a pinch hitter. How about Jerry Grody? There's a second and third. Koufax in a little bit of hot water here. 6-7. Right-hander. Strikeout. That's the way you want to come back. So 2 down, second and third. Here's Cleon Jones. He's 1 for 1. Homer, walk, stolen base. And it's a 3-4. It's going to be off Cleon Jones. That's trouble. Again for Mr. Jones. He might homer again. A 3-4. He got that same roll in the first inning. 1-19 is a home run. And it's an 8. So Cleon Jones, he's hit 2 home runs. How lucky is that? I got the same roll. That's a 3-run job for Cleon Jones. It is now 5-4 ball game. No, it's 5-5. That's 4 runs in the innings. 5-5. It's tied up. Koufax has made some mistakes in this game, big time. 3-8. Ron Hunt's going to fly it out to center. That'll end it. But a 4 spot by the Mets ties the ball game up 5-5. And we got to go to a new pitcher, my bad. Bill Helper. How about Hepler? Bill Hepler, left-hander. 6'6". Wes Parker batting right. 1-18 is a single. It's a 10, so single for Parker. 2 for 3. And Bill Hepler, he can hold people on. He's got a -4. But Taylor's a +3, so that's a -1. So -3 total being held on. Wes Parker's going to try to get a lead 7 or 12. And it's an 8, so he does not. So Willie Davis. He's going to hit away. No, he's going to bunt. He's going to bunt. He's a B bunter. I just feel like, I think the Dodgers feel like if they can get a lead, they can win. But so a 5. That is no, it's a hit and run, my bad. 5 is a good sack bunt. That is a good sacrifice bunt to the pitcher. So that gets Parker over. Now Tommy. T. Davis. Runner on second. And it's a 6'9". Right-hander. Draws the walk from Hepler. I'm scooting that over too far. First and second now with 1 out. Jim Lefevre. And it's a 2-8 versus a lefty. That is just a no doubt solid bat flipping home run right there. 2-8 versus a lefty. Jim Lefevre with a 3-run jack. Home runs abound in this game. Dodgers did score 16 in actuality. Let's see, that's 2 for Ferreira, 1 for Lefevre, 2 for Jones. So that's 5 home runs in the game so far. And here's Ferreira, the man who's hit 2 home runs with 1 out. And it's a 4-3 right-hander. Fly ball to right field. X. Cleon Jones, he's a 3-8. $18 and a 3. That's an F3. And then a 9 on an 8. Cleon Jones, he's right field. Makes the play. So Ferreira hits one deep again, but Cleon Jones at the track makes the catch. Jay Kennedy, 4-3. Again, 4-3 righty. The old Cleon Jones again. It's another tough play. He's going to show off his range here. 310. Will be an F2. And then a 13 on an 8. No error. Close, but no error. So Cleon makes a couple spectacular catches. Gets him out of the inning, but 3 runs for the Dodgers now, you figure. Koufax can get this done. Of course, that's what we thought earlier. Ken Boyer. 5'9", right-hander, 5'9", strikeout. There we go. Let's get on that strikeout train. And ride it all the way to back to LA. 5'12", right-hander. Second base X. I knew it was going to be an X. Lefevre, 317. And a 6. 3 and a 6. G3. And a 9 on a 17. No error. He makes the play. 4-3. So 2 down quickly. Here's Swoboda. It's a 2-6. Grounds it out to short. There you go. Koufax bearing down now. He's a little ticked. He's giving up this many runs. Bill Hepler is coming back out. I don't want to wear out their bullpen. There's Jeff Torborg. 5'5", right-hander. Draws the walk. And Koufax will bunt. He's a D-bunter. And they're expecting it. It's going to make him an E-bunter. And it's a 9, E9. 1-2 count. All right, swing away. See what you can do. 2-3. Fouls it out to the catcher. One out, Maury Wills. 2-5. 2-5. Lefty. Fly ball to left. Runner has to hold. Wes Parker, 2 for 3 on the day. 3-5. And he draws a walk. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Willie Davis. 6'8", lefty. 6'8", another walk. And now we have bases loaded with Tommy Davis up. They will go to the bullpen. How about Larry Bernarth? I don't think I've ever heard of Larry Bernarth. He's going to come in. He's a righty-righty. It's a righty-righty matchup. Tommy Davis. Bases loaded. And it's a 3-3. Fouls it out to third. Fouls it out to Boyer. So Bernarth comes in and bears down and gets out of the inning. You knew I was going to say that. Bottom of the 6th. Hawk Taylor. I don't need that. The 4-5 right-hander. There it is, strikeout. Billy Murphy. I always want to say Bill Murray, but it's Billy Murphy. 3-10. Struck him out. Actually, left-hander, my bad. 3-10, it's a walk. Big difference. 3-10 versus a lefty who walks. Second time Billy Murphy has walked. I don't think they're going to try to steal with him. 7 through 9 and 11, he's automatically out. They've got to hit away. They're down 3. Roy McMillan with 1 out. And it's a 3-3 lefty hit by pitch. Good grief. So first and second, it's going to bring up another pinch hitter. Lefty. Lefty. Jim Hickman. First and second, one out. Jim Hickman, right-hander. 5-6. And he strikes out. 2 Ks in the inning, but back to the top of the order. Leon Jones. See you later, Jerry. Thank you for stopping in. 310 for Cleon. He has been wearing Koufax out. And it's a 310 this time. Home run check. This could tie the ball game up. He has normal power versus lefties. Wow. This could be his 3rd home run of the game for Cleon Jones. 1-14. Whew. There we go. I'm double checking everything because, I just can't believe this. And it's a 12, and Cleon Jones has just hit his 3rd home run of the game. It's a 3-run shot. That ties the ball game up. 8-8. Home RBI number 5, 6, and 7 for Mr. Cleon Jones, who is wearing Koufax out. I gotta see something here. What did he do last time? He faced Koufax. Oh, good grief. He was 0 for 3. Naturally, he was 0 for 3 with a walk last time. But he is 3 for 3. 3 home runs, 7 RBIs. And it's Ron Hunt. Base is clear. This will be all for Koufax once he gets through this. 6-7. Right-hander struck him out. Little too late though. Cleon Jones. The 3-run jack ties it up. Top of the 7th inning. Daryl Sutherland will come on. I really should have double switched on that last one, but it is what it is, as they say. 210 for Lefevre. Batting against a right-hander. 210, there you go. 1-6 triple. Anything else he doubles. It's a 20, so a double for Lefevre. And he is 3 for 4. Not much pitching going on today. Lefevre, I almost said Lefevre. Lefevre, not Lefevre. Al Ferreira. It's Al Ferreira. He's 2 for 3, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. 1-9. We're looking at right-handers now. 1-9 struck him out. There's John Kennedy. 1-7. Fly ball to center field. Runner holds. Torborg. Just a base hit. Breaks that tie up. 4-3. Right-hander. 4-3. Right field X. There's old Cleon Jones coming into play again. He's a 3-8. We gotta flip the charts around. He's a 3-8. Right field. 7 on a 3. That's just barely in there. F1. And then a 6. And there's an E2. What do you know? F1, E2. Cleon Jones does not get to this one. That's going to score a run. Two base error, runners advance 2 bases. So Cleon factoring in all different ways here. 2 base error, and Lefebvre comes all the way around and scores the go-ahead run. Brings up the pitcher spot. It's not going to be Mr. Koufax, unfortunately. Let's see. Roseboro. I would hate to bring the other catcher in to pinch hit. How about Jim Gillum? Not real good, though. Jim Barberry. Barbieri. Torborg at second. 2 outs. And it's a 1-7. Grounds it out to second base. You don't see that very often right there. A B with a plus sign. Ground ball B plus. He's got it on there twice. Maybe I'm just not paying attention, but I just don't think I've seen that very often. But Cleon Jones actually cost him a run with an error. Now he's put the Mets on his back. He's got 7 of the 8 runs on RBIs. 7 of the 8 RBIs, or runs, however you want to look at it. Let's go Perinoski. Ron Perinoski. And it's a, 9-8 ball game. Dodgers, bottom of the 7th. Game dragging right along. 5-4. Ken Boyer's a right-hander, center field X. Davis, 212. 20 is going to be an F3. And then 11 on a 12. There is none. Makes the play. That was center field. 1 out. Dick Stewart, 1 for 3. 6'10", he's a right-hander. Struck him out. Ron Swoboda, a 1-6 versus a lefty. Struck him out. Good job by Perinoski. We'll move to the top of the 8th inning. Maury Wills will face Darryl Sutherland, the right-hander. 5'6". And he's going to be batting left. Single to center field for Maury Wills. And +1. So it's a +4 there. So a +2. Gonna try to get a lead. He got thrown out in the first on trying to get a lead. And it's a 2. He gets a good lead. And so it's a 1-17. He makes it easily. Stolen base for Wills to lead off the 8th inning. Wes Parker, 6'6". He's batting left. 1-5 is a single. It's a 7s, ground ball to first base, B. Should get the runner over, but I just want to check anyway. Runner on second, B, 6. Yep. So 1 out. Will's at third. Here's Willie Davis. 2 on the D20. Possible balk or pass ball to 5. Pass ball rating is 0, so there is no pass ball. We'll re-roll it. 6-4. Left-hander. Center field X. Murphy's a 220. 11 on a 2's an F2. And then a 11 on a 20. Makes the play. But, was that an F2? There's a runner on 30 scores. So it's a sac fly for Davis. Little insurance. And we have 2 outs, bases clear. And I'm going to roll the D20 even though I don't need it. So 4-8. Tommy Davis, right-hander, 4-8, draws a walk. So they're not done. 1 out, or 2 down, 1 on. Jim Lefevre at 210 versus a right-hander. 210, right-hander, 1-6 triple. Anything else he doubles, it's a 3. So a triple for Lefevre. Guys wearing their pitching out. Scores the run. RBI number 4 for Lefevre. He's homered, tripled. That's a cycle. Oh my goodness. Don't look now, but that is a cycle for Jim Lefevre. He gets the triple. Single, home run, double, triple. Jim Lefevre has just hit for the cycle. Alert. Just out of nowhere, didn't even realize it, but let's look at their bullpen because, you know, this is not going well for Mr. Sutherland. Pretty much anybody can relieve. Let's go Tug McGraw. All right. Lefevre at third after that triple. And here's Ferreira. He's got 4 RBIs, 2 home runs. And it's a 4-10. And he's a right-hander. Ballpark check singles. It's got to be a 1-3, and it's not. So he's going to line it out to short. That ends the inning. 2 runs. Bottom of the 8th inning. And Peronoski is going to come back out. Hawk Taylor. It's a 6-6. He's a right-hander. And it's going to be a hit. 1-12. Is it double? Anything else? He singles. So lead off single. Here we go again. They need 2 runs. Billy Murphy, 5'8", right-hander. Shortstop A, man, there's a double play ball right there. 6-4-3. Thought about moving him over, didn't do it. Here's McMillan, base is clear. 1-2, right-hander grounds out to third. Left-hander. Rounds out to first. So that ends the inning. Top of the 9th. Mr. McGraw will come back out. 3-6. Struck him out. Kennedy strikes out. Brings up Torborg. 5-7, right-hander, struck him out. Should have brought McGraw in a lot sooner, apparently. Brings up the pitcher spot. They will go with Lou Johnson. 6-5, right-hander. 1-2 is a single. And it's a 3, lines out to short. So nothing doing for the Dodgers in the ninth. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth. Bottom of the ninth is going to be Phil Regan. Is it Regan or Reagan? I can't remember. I know Baseball Demos corrected me once. I can't remember. It's Regan. Looks like Regan. And it's going to bring up a pinch hitter for the Mets. Regan's a right-hander. Let's see. Anybody have an outstanding on base percentage? There's 332 for Chuck Hiller. Or Al Luplo. It's going to be Al Luplo, I think. Mets down 2. Five seven. He's a left-hander. Struck him out. Regan strikes him out. Back to the top of the order. This is the man of the hour, really. I mean, yeah, we've had a cycle. We've had 3 home runs by Cleon Jones and 7 RBIs. See what happens here. Regan is correct. Regan. 312, right-hander, 1-13 is a single. Mr. Cleon Jones. And it's a 1, so a single for Cleon. And he is 4 for 4, 3 home runs and a single. Ron Hunt. Got to hit away. 4-7. Still 4-7. Right-hander, though. 1-7's a single. It's a 5. Single 1 star. First and second one out. Here's Ken Boyer. Good bunt and then leave it up to Dick Stewart. 5-8 or 2-8. 2-8. Ground ball left field B. Runners have to hold 2 down. There's Dick Stewart, very capable. A 6-6. 6-6 right-hander. He's going to ground it sharply to third. And that ends the ball game. Whew, man. Mets had a threat there in the ninth. 2 runners on, they leave them stranded. Nothing like the actual game. Double check here. 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. To 9, 7, 8. 11-8. Or was I getting a 2-run lead? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 11-8. 11-8 to final. Koufax gets roughed up. He goes 6 innings. Gives up 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runs. All earned. 2 home runs. 3 home runs. Yeah, 3 home runs, all off Cleon Jones. Strikeouts, not very many. 1, 2, 3, 4 Ks. And I think a couple walks. Is that right? 2 walks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. A lot of sixes there. 6 innings, 6 hits, 6 runs, 6 earned, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, and 3 home runs. But he's not going to factor in the decision, I don't think. Let's see. Actually, yeah. No, 6, 7, 8. It was tied up when he came out. Perinoski, he's going to get the win. So no decision for Koufax. Regan. I got you. I'll remember. Regan, Phil Regan. No decision for Mr. Koufax on this day. Again, the actual game, if you joined late, was this 16-3 Dodgers. Complete game for Koufax. 9 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, and that was a home run. I should look up and see who hit that. I think I will real quick, because why not? Hold on. Let's see who hit that 1 home run in real life. Was it Cleon Jones? That would be funny. Not funny, but... Nope, it was not Cleon Jones. So there you have it. It was not Cleon Jones. Oh, you mean who was it? Who was it? Who do you think it was? Anybody guess? I like to make you guess. It was not Cleon Jones. He's in the lineup. It was Ron Hunt. Nope. Good guess. It was Ron Hunt who hit that 1 home run in real life. All right. 6-3 still. Koufax through 13. I'm sure the ship will get righted. Don't worry. Good guesses. It's not Swoboda. It was Ron Hunt. All right, I'm going to sign out for now. Thanks you guys for joining me. Al Red Sox fan Ken Castro. Baseball Demos David. Steve Ryan, Jerry Ball. Spizer 07, 007. Who else? That's it. In the chat room anyway. Thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys again soon. Until then, take care and God bless.